Hey friends. I just want to say, man, when people tell you parenting is easy, they are feeding you a crock of shit. Oh, and thank God for a band of sisterhood to see it through, because I got 3 kids of my own and my niece. So I got 2 15-year-old girls, which is already another story and already another video in itself. And then 2 boys that are 11 and 6. And let me tell you what, there is never a day that is just absolutely perfect, not a day in paradise, okay? And for people who out there who are putting that out on Facebook, that you live a perfect life of a motherhood, and you're just a saint, you're just rocking every part of your life, blah, blah, blah. You're all full of horse shit. Because I have been having a horrible time this week controlling a kid in my house. And not only that, it's like the other ones are feeding off of that and thinking they can come at me sideways. Well, this mama ain't having it. So one minute I'm like, oh, all these kids hate me. And the next minute I was like, no, they didn't. But what do you do? It's like tough love, they call it. But it's more like hate love. Because you're so frustrated and so angry, and you really want to let those kids have it. Old school. But all you feel like doing is crying because these beings that you fleshed out of your body, that you gave life to, think they can come at you. And you shouldn't be like, ugh. But I'm trying to be a great parent who parents through love and discipline and structure. And I'm telling you, there's days that it is trying my patience. And this last 2 weeks has been that. So all I can say is, if you're struggling as a parent, you are not the only one. And I wouldn't call it failing, I would just call it growing. And it's just one of those growing pains that you get through until your kids are at your house and on their own and causing hell in their own kids' lives, I suppose. Or their kids causing hell in their own lives. But either way, there's an end to it. So appreciate every single day that's good and bad, because if you don't experience the good, you don't know when it's bad. When you don't experience the bad, you don't know when it's good. So this is just my video to you to know that you ain't the only one struggling as a parent. And it's okay to be cray. You know, I find myself just singing a lot to annoy my kids, like, cooking dinner, mama's doing laundry, girlfriend, did you do your homework? And I have weird names for all my kids. So I try to make it fun, like annoying fun, so that I know they're going to miss me when they don't live here anymore. I don't even know where this video is going, honestly. I just wanted to say, sometimes parenting is easy. Sometimes it is like you hit rock bottom. But thank God for your tribe. But that will always be there to give you sound advice, to tell you what could work, what couldn't work. But never to judge you, just to tell you it's okay, keep going, what you're doing is right, and what you're doing is working. Because from the outside, I mean, I think I'm a pretty great parent. But if you ask these kids, I'm like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. For real. Anywho. All right. Good talk, friends.